Seattle. A late defensive touchdown proved to be the difference as Sun Devil football, 1-6, 0-4 Pac-12, saw its upset attempt fall short with a 15-7 loss to number 5 Washington, 7-0, 4-0, on Saturday night at Husky Stadium. Arizona State held a 7-6 lead in the fourth quarter and was deep in Washington territory when Mishael Powell intercepted a Trenton Bourguet pass and took in 89 yards for a game-changing score. The ASU defense stopped the ensuing two-point conversion attempt to keep the deficit at 12-7. Following the third field goal of the game by the Huskies, Bourget moved the Sun Devils to midfield before his pass to Jalin Conyers was broken up to end the upset bid. Bourget threw for 196 yards with completions to 8 different receivers. Elijah Badger was his favorite target, with 8 grabs for 50 yards. The Sun Devils rushed for 145 yards, with 63 from DeCarlos Brooks and 51 by Cam Skattebo. The Sun Devil defense forced the Huskies' top 3 offense into 4 turnovers and kept them out of the end zone. Washington finished with 288 yards of offense, which is their fewest since the team's final game of the 2021 season. The Huskies' 13 rushing yards are the fewest allowed by an ASU defense since holding Stanford to that same total on October 8, 2021. Caleb McCullough had a team-best 8 tackles with 1.5 tackles for loss and a pass breakup. Ed Woods, Dashaun Mallory, and Elijah O'Neal all had a TFL apiece. Woods added 6 tackles and a forced fumble. While they were creating those extra possessions, ASU scored only 7 points from those takeaways. They only recorded points on 1 of 3 trips into the red zone and were unsuccessful on both field goal attempts. Along with forcing the Husky offense to struggle, the maroon and gold forced Heisman candidate Michael Penix Jr to 4 turnovers, a season low with 275 passing yards, the lowest since he joined Washington, and no touchdowns for the first time since last year's ASU upset victory over Washington on October 8, 2022. The Sun Devils return home to Mountain America Stadium on October 28, where they'll host Washington State at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Coverage can be seen on Pac-12 Network and can be heard on the radio waves on Arizona Sports 98.7 FM or ESPN 620 AM with Tim Healey and Jeff Van Raphorst. 1 Stone Quarter. The grudge match between both schools featured Ro Torrence picking off Penix halfway through the opening period, but the Sun Devils were unable to capitalize on the turnover. ASU managed 6 first downs in the quarter and outrushed the Huskies by 50 yards, showcasing their will to control the time of possession heading into the second quarter. 2 ND quarter. Similar to the opening quarter, Penix was intercepted by Shamari Simmons when it appeared the Huskies were about to strike first. It marks just the second time in his Husky career that he's thrown 2 in the same game and his first red zone interception this season. After an ASU punt, a Penix fumble gave ASU quality field position at midfield.